All you need is $20 per week to make $6,000 in a month. And to do that, you have to understand the power of compound interest. Let's dive deeper into the power of compound interest and how it can transform your $20 weekly investment into a fortune. Compound interest is like having a financial superpower. It's the reason why Albert Einstein allegedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. But don't worry, you don't need to be a genius to harness its power. Let's break it down with a more detailed example. Imagine you're 25 years old and you start investing that $20 every week. That's $1,040 a year. Let's assume you're getting an average annual return of 8%. Let's talk about how powerful compound interest really is. By 30, your $5,200 investment has already grown to $6,386. At 35, it's $16,532, over $6,000 in pure growth. Fast forward to 45, and your $20,800 turns into $52,948. At 55, things really take off. Your $31,200 has grown to $137,752. But by 65, you've only invested $41,600, yet your account is now worth $324,180, nearly $300,000 in free money from compounding alone. The longer you stay in, the bigger the snowball gets. Can you see how powerful this is? Your $20 a week, which might seem like pocket change, has turned into over $324,000. And remember, this is with a conservative 8% return. If you manage to achieve higher returns or increase your weekly investment over time, the results could be even more dramatic. Let's say you decide to stop adding money at age 65, but leave your investment to grow for another 10 years. By age 75, without adding a single cent more, your account could be worth over $700,000. This is the true magic of compound interest. It's like having a money-making machine that works harder and harder for you over time. The longer you let it run, the more powerful it becomes. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but what if I'm older? Is it too late for me? Absolutely not. While it's true that starting early gives you a huge advantage, the best time to start is always now. If you're starting later in life, consider increasing your weekly investment if you can. Instead of $20, maybe you can do $40 or $60. This will help accelerate your growth and make up for lost time. Remember, compound interest doesn't care how old you are. It just needs time and consistency to work its magic. So whether you're 25 or 55, the key is to start now and stay consistent. Building your dividend empire. All right, let's get to the juicy part. How we're going to build this money-making machine. We're talking dividends, my friends. These are like little thank you payments companies give you just for owning their stock. And when you reinvest these dividends, that's when the real magic happens. Here's our game plan. Choose rock-solid dividend-paying stocks. Reinvest every single dividend. Keep adding that $20 every week, rain or shine. Watch your money snowball over time. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-for-sure scheme. It takes time, but that's the beauty of it. While you're out there living your best life, your money is working overtime. The $20 weekly investment strategy. Let's break down how this $20 a week strategy works in real life. Imagine you're fresh out of college, 22 years old, and ready to take on the world. You decide to start investing $20 every week into a diversified portfolio of dividend-paying stocks. But trust me, consistency is key. That $20 a week adds up to $1,040 a year. Not too shabby, right? Now let's fast forward 5 years. You're 27 now, maybe thinking about settling down or switching careers. That little investment you started, it's grown to over $6,700. But here's where it gets exciting. You're not just sitting on $6,700. You're earning dividends on that amount, and those dividends are being reinvested to buy even more shares. The snowball effect in action. Stick with me because this is where things start to get really interesting. By the time you hit 32, your portfolio could be worth nearly $20,000. That's the power of consistency and compound interest working together. But wait, there's more. Fast forward another decade. You're 42 now, maybe with a family, a mortgage, and a minivan. But remember that $20 a week you've been faithfully investing? It's turned into a portfolio worth over $76,000. And here's the kicker. You're now earning over $6,000 a year in dividends alone. That's right, you've hit the target. Well, let me introduce you to Sarah. Sarah started investing $20 a week when she was 25. She wasn't rich, just a regular person with a regular job, but she was consistent. Every week, without fail, she put that $20 into her investment account. Fast forward 20 years. Sarah's now 45, and her portfolio is worth over $100,000. She's earning more in dividends each year than she invested in total over those 20 years. And the best part? She's still got another 20 years or more of growth ahead of her. Or take Mike. Mike started even earlier at 22. He's now 52, and his $20 a week has grown into a portfolio worth over $300,000. He's earning over $15,000 a year in dividends. That's $1,250 a month. These aren't just fairy tales. These are real people who made a simple decision to invest consistently over time, choosing the right stocks. Now, I know you're itching to get started, but before you dive in, let's talk about choosing the right stocks. Remember, we're in this for the long haul, so we want companies that are going to stand the test of time. Look for companies with a long history of paying dividends, consistent dividend growth over time, strong financials and stable business models, diversification across different sectors. Some examples: think companies like Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, or Coca-Cola. These are businesses that have been around for decades and have a track record of rewarding their shareholders. But don't just take my word for it. Do your research. Read annual reports, follow financial news, and maybe even talk to a financial advisor. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to investing. This journey isn't always smooth sailing. There will be times when the market dips and you might feel like throwing in the towel. But remember, we're playing the long game here. Think of it like planting a tree. You don't dig it up every few months to check on the roots, right? You water it, give it sunlight, and trust in the process. The same goes for your investments. Here are some tips to stay motivated. Automate your investments so you're not tempted to skip a week. Celebrate small milestones along the way. Visualize your end goal, that beach, that dream house, that financial freedom. Educate yourself continuously about investing and personal finance. Remember, every great journey starts with a single step, or in this case, a single $20 bill. The impact on your life. Now let's talk about what this could mean for your life. Imagine having an extra $6,000 a year coming in without you having to lift a finger. That's a nice vacation, a cushion for emergencies, or maybe the start of your kid's college fund. But it's more than just the money. It's the peace of mind that comes with knowing you've set yourself up for financial success. It's the freedom to make choices based on what you want, not just what you can afford. And here's a little secret. Once you hit that $6,000 a year mark, you don't have to stop there. Keep reinvesting, keep growing, and who knows? Maybe $6,000 a month is in your future. So, there you have it, folks. The secret to turning $20 a week into $6,000 a month. It's not a magic trick. It's not a scam. It's the power of consistent investing and compound interest. Now, I want you to do something for me. Take out your phone, open your calendar, and set a recurring reminder for every week. Invest $20 in my future. That's your first step on this incredible journey. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends, your family, anyone who could benefit from this knowledge. Because financial freedom shouldn't be a secret. It should be something we all strive for together. So what are you waiting for? Your future self is counting on you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep investing, keep growing, and keep dreaming big.